Hello, my name is Brad Franklin. We are the Oregon Angels presents A Helping Hand, and we're my co-host Bonita Franklin, my lovely wife.
Hello.
And we'll have quite a few topics that we will be talking about. Would you like to start off with the first
Yes.
one?
First of all, big shout out to Emerald City Comic Con. They really set up a really nice show for this weekend, and they also had so many more celebrities and food venues. It was insane. Like, we thought Rose City Comic Con was big, but Emerald City Comic Con gave them a run for their money.
Yes. They had three buildings. First one, it was mostly for just to check in, make sure everybody been vaccinated.
Which was really important.
Yeah, very important. Make sure everybody's health is good. And then the second one, it was they had different activities from games, board games, and just people just get to hang out with other cosplayers and stuff like that.
Kind of like a relaxing room.
Yeah.
Kind of like to get away from the Comic Con and all the people, because there was a lot of people.
Yeah, because it goes from 10 o'clock in the morning, and it doesn't. They're not completely done till. I remember the time it
closes at 5, but the vendors probably don't get out of there close until like 8 o'clock.
So like around 5 o'clock, they were getting ready to close, but mind you, they were doing that for 4 days. So it was a really long venue.
I mean, talk about the vendors. Like they had people from New Orleans,
Chicago,
people
from all over the world. It was really, really fascinating. Just for them to come to the things. But I figured they would like to try the best they can to go to the ones that are really big.
Yeah.
And these were really big because there was 3 buildings. And the third building was when you'll see the celebrities.
Yeah. So let's get to the celebrities, because that was insane for us. So our main goal was to meet Tim Curry, and this guy did not disappoint. Let me tell you, no. He even though he couldn't talk much, and
his health was it was pretty serious because he had a lot of strokes for past, I don't remember how many years, but it's been a while since we've had all these health issues. But you gotta give him a lot of credit. It hasn't stopped him for keep going to these Comic Cons and stuff like that. And
he did it for 3 or 4 days, something like that. And I mean, you don't give these people that are traveling with these Comic Cons enough credit, because literally these guys have to set up their own booths, and then at the end of it they have to close it down, they have to clean it up, and then so they don't get out of there until maybe 3 or 4 hours maybe, if the Comic Con, and that's if this wherever the Comic Con's at, depending on traffic. So
traffic was nuts, especially around that area, because it was around downtown, so there was a lot of craziness.
But so let's get back to the celebrities. So we got to hang out with Marvin Taylor, and we will attach a video to this for everybody to see.
We're gonna make sure we get more other people's permission before we start posting all these things. So I'm just waiting for one of our friends, Marvin Taylor, who was the original cast member who played Mike Hamill, the young version of Mike Hamill.
And shout out to one of the other original cast members that actually worked there locally also. He was originally
Adam, trying to remember the last name, but his name's Adam. He played Eddie on the young version of Eddie on the original Stephen King's It.
And and these 2 guys, super, oh my gosh, they are the nicest people.
Funny. They're both hilarious.
Also, we got to meet the original Pink Ranger, which was Amy Johnson. And I'm I'm trying to think.
Saw Zach, the guy who played the original Black Ranger, Zach.
Zach, yep.
Trying to think other. There were just a lot. Saw a lot of good cosplays.
A lot
cosplayers.
of good cosplays.
We
Yes.
took quite a few of them as much as we could. There was just a lot to do, and we try to keep ourselves pretty.
And shout out to Marvin Taylor, because he was so nice to come out and hang out with us for the day. And he also made a little surprise bag here for Brett.
Yeah, that was a huge surprise. So, thank you, Marvin. You definitely made my year, month, whatever you call it, just made it really made it very special. And definitely, I wish I could have got the image of seeing Marvin and Tim Curry together, because they haven't seen each other for 30 years. What Marvin told me. So I was like, that's wow. It was something. It was way past overdue for these guys to try and get them back together.
Yeah. I mean, and there was from our Organ Angels perspective, we also are looking into a couple potential things to come out of that. So there's a lot of good things going on right now. So we're going to head on to the next subject, which is talking about helping individuals with disabilities and getting their driver's license. Now, this is really important to us because, individuals with disabilities are just as capable, and we will hit home on this every time.
Yes.
You will hear this a lot. Individuals with disabilities can do anything that somebody that doesn't have disabilities can do.
Yes.
So let's not please disregard that, because, just because somebody looks different or they sound different doesn't make them different. And let's not discount what their abilities are, because just because they look like they can't, let's not assume that they can't, because you wouldn't want them doing that to us.
Yes.
Anything you would like to add to that?
Because for somebody who's struggling trying to get the driver's license, I totally understand, especially here in Oregon, that they don't have like the things I kind of personally had to took when I took the test in California. They have a thing where you can take true and false questions, and that's pretty. I think they did only 20 questions of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pretty simple. All you would hear is one answer. It was just plain simple what the basic law would be. There was no tricky questions, because if you take the normal test, it makes it kind of difficult, because you'll hear two answers and you're like, okay, which one could it be? And it's for people with disabilities, it's really, really hard to pick which one is the correct answer.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating because you know you can pass it, but I just think that the DMV have something from not just in California or Oregon, but all over.
Yeah, needs to be changed. I think that there definitely needs to be a different perspective and something to benefit people with disabilities, because it's not as easy for them, but like I said, let's not disregard them. And
hopefully we can fix where it makes it not easy, but enough to where they can understand the serious enough of take the driver's license test.
Yes.
Because we want to make sure everybody is, being a safe driver.
Because the thing of it is that people with disabilities, I have come to learn that people with disabilities um, are just as capable and willing to learn, you would be really surprised to see what they're capable of. So let's not hold them back. Let's encourage them do to get their license if they want, and let's help them, encourage them along the way, because sometimes that's all people need.
Yes. Totally agree. Yes.
Okay, so
That something. We'll go to the next subject. Maybe on our agenda.
the next thing that we're going to talk about is we have an update on the school district, and we are rescheduling for unknown reasons right now, but we are looking to get back on schedule with them, and
Yes. We just had something difficult problems
technical difficulties.
with the video and stuff like that, video meeting, because right now it's really tough to try to do one on one going to the school district. But hopefully we can get rescheduled and hopefully start getting the ball rolling so we can really help these individuals be heard.
Yes, because we can't stress enough on here about how important it is for individuals with disabilities to feel heard and feel safe. Um, you know, it really bothers me when somebody's walking with disabilities down the street and somebody just like starts pointing at them, or are very closed-minded to people with disabilities, because just because people are closed-minded and just because people have disabilities doesn't mean that they should be looked at differently, because they are just as much as part of the community. And like I keep saying in Abdullah's home, they have a disability, but that doesn't stop them from being the best person that they can be.
Like all three of us, me, my lovely wife, and one of our best friends right here, Wes Howard. We all three of us have disabilities, but we don't let it put us doesn't put us down, and we just keep getting back up and just keep exceeding till we reach our goals.
Yes.
So I just recommend hopefully everybody on here just keep getting up and just keep on fighting. If you need help, just go ask us on our website. We will gladly be right there to help fight with you.
Yes.
You are not alone.
And just so everybody knows, our email is organangels2021@gmail.com. If you guys have any questions regarding any of the subjects that we're talking about today, please email us. We will get back to you as in a much as in a timely manner as we can. Um,
Or on our website, organangels21.com. You can even reach us on there and we can get things going.
yeah. And if there's anything that anybody needs help with, please let us know.
Yes.
Because as a advocacy group here, that's our goal, is to help people and to reach out to the community. Um, so if there is anything that you guys need help with, or even if it's just a question, please let us know.
Yes.
And our last subject today is going to be support from the community, because a community isn't a community unless everybody's working together. Um, from colleges to hospitals to um, school districts to anything citywide. You know, we just gotta take pride in where we come from, and luckily for us, we have two places that we're from, but currently we are living in Corvallis, and so we just ask that the community here continues to grow, and any support that we can get from the community would be absolutely welcoming.
Yes, we really appreciate it.
Yeah. So if there's anything that we can do to advocate for anybody, please let us know at organangels2021@gmail.com through email. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No. Would you like to add anything on Wes? No? Okay.
So we're gonna be working on a lot of stuff here today. So this is gonna be kind of a short podcast here today, just kind of giving everybody an update on what's going on. A lot of good things to come, though.
Yes.
We're working on a lot of good things. So we will get back with you guys next week, and until then, you guys take care of each other.
I love you guys.
Bye.